been an interesting warning against foreign airlines flying into Israel's Tel Aviv airport, Ben Gurion Airport. The military wing of Hamas today issued a statement warning foreign airlines not to fly into Tel Aviv because they say they're going to target the airport for their rockets because it's also being used as a military airfield by the Israeli Air Force. So that's a strong warning which airlines will probably take seriously. When I flew in a couple of days ago, Lufthansa delayed their flight into Tel Aviv by about 5 hours, they said, for because of the political situation. So that warning will need to be taken seriously. Of course, the airport is defended like the rest of Tel Aviv by Israel's anti-rocket system, the Iron Dome. So presumably that's going to be an effective defense. And also most of the rockets from Gaza are not very accurate, but they do have some long-range accurate rockets. So a serious threat then from the Hamas military wing against Israel's Ben Gurion airport. Now at the same time, Israel is continuing its attacks against Gaza. We received word just a few moments ago even that the hotel, the Adira Hotel in Gaza City, where all the media are staying, reporting on this conflict, they've been given 10 minutes to vacate the hotel by the Israelis. The Israelis have been ringing cell phones and sending text messages saying, evacuate the hotel, you have 10 minutes. And now that's something that the Palestinians have been experiencing down there for days. About 100,000 Palestinians over the last 24 hours have received notices from the Israelis, usually cell phone calls, also leaflets that are dropped, telling them, leave your homes now. Normally that's a precursor for air raids on those places. Most of those 100,000 who got those messages live along the border of Gaza, so that's more ammunition for those who believe that an imminent Israeli ground invasion may really be possible.
So if you had to handicap that at this point, Martin, I mean, that's one of the things we talked about yesterday, is how many times we've sort of seen this something very similar to this play out, and a lot of times it doesn't accelerate into any or get worse than it is at the current time. What is your gut feeling this time?
No, well, that's right, Joe. I mean, Israel's movement here is to prepare for a ground invasion of Gaza, to make everybody believe it's really going to happen, to terrify everybody that's really going to happen, in order to stop Hamas and the other group from firing rockets into Israel, hoping they'll be too afraid of a ground invasion. That'll make them stop. And also, by the way, hoping that will increase diplomatic activity by the United States, by Egypt on Hamas to stop them, to get the Americans and a diplomatic movement to pull the two sides apart, because everyone's afraid of a ground invasion.